What is going on, everybody? It's Eternal Hokage. Today we're going to talk about 10 reasons why you should watch Boruto when it comes out. Stay tuned.
We don't stop until we hit a drop.
The reasons are not sorted by their importance. They're just listed in a random order. Without further ado, let's move on to the video. Reason number 1 why you should watch Boruto. Kibaki. In the first chapter of the manga of Boruto, we saw that there was like a villain named Kibaki who like destroyed Hinleaf village. Apparently, I'm repeating, apparently killed Naruto, and he was talking to Boruto. Boruto said like, did it really have to end like this? Blah blah blah. We saw that Konoha or the Hinleaf village was destroyed. So, you know, we all really want to know who this guy is, so it's definitely worth watching the show, because eventually, maybe in a couple of years, I don't know how quickly the show's gonna run and everything, but eventually we will see who is this fucking Kibaki guy that destroyed Konoha and apparently killed Naruto, the 7th Hokage. Reason number 2. The further evolution of Rasengan. This one may be a little bit funny to you, but like in Naruto Shippuden, we had Rasengans, Rasen Shurikens, Rasen Rengas, Odama Rasengans, I don't know, Vermilion Rasengas, Tailed Beast Rasengans. We had all sorts of Rasengans, man, and Boruto already mastered the Rasengan, but like he has like his own version of like mini Rasengan that he throws. Considering the fact that Sasuke is probably going to be his teacher, are we going to see like Rasen Shidori or something like that? We don't know, and that's one of the reasons why we should watch Boruto, and we'll find out. And even if Rasen Shidori never happens, we'll see many different Rasengan variations. Moving on to the third reason why you should watch Boruto when it comes out. Now this reason is special because only if Naruto dies, a new Hokage would be needed. Because we all know the whole point of the Naruto and Naruto Shippuden was for Naruto to become a Hokage, and he's still young, so why would he like not be Hokage anymore? But if he dies or something, we would need to see like a new Hokage would be needed. So is it going to be Konohamaru? Is it going to be Shikamaru? Is it going to be somebody from the new generations? Like, but in the future, not now, obviously, because they're all like 12, 13, I'm not sure. So you get my point. I'm really interested. Like, who's gonna be the next Hokage? We had fucking Hashirama, Tobirama, we had Hiruzen, Minato, Tsunade, Kakashi, Naruto, and who's going to be the 8th? That's the big question. Reason 4. Uchiha Sarada. Now, we all know how most of the Uchihas end up being bad persons, so to say, or they end up being bad persons at some points of their lives. And I'm really interested in what's going to happen with Sarada, and I also wonder, is she going to unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan, even though she probably will. If she unlocks the Mangekyo, what are her abilities gonna look like? Will she become the next Hokage? Because we all know from the Boruto, the movie, that she wants to become a Hokage. Perhaps she will be trained by Naruto, because we all know Sasuke trained Boruto. Also, is she going to get the Rinnegan in the future? There's so many questions surrounding this character. So yeah, that's another reason why you really should watch Boruto, in order to find out all of the things I just said. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th reason why you should watch Boruto. Orochimaru. Now, by the end of Naruto Shippuden, well, it still didn't finish, but you get my point. By the end of Naruto Shippuden, people sort of forgot how big of a villain Orochimaru was, because we all focus on what's his name, Madara. We all focused on Kaguya, and then in Boruto the movie we had Momoshiki and Kinshiki, and in Naruto the Last we had Tonerio Tsuzuki. But really, you're forgetting that Orochimaru was a big fucking villain, and I mean a really, really, really big villain. And but when the Shinobi war was ending, he became a good person. He changed, and I'm really interested to see whether he'll stay good in Boruto, or I personally think that he's gonna go back to his old bullshit. And it's going to be interesting to see how Mitsuki does, because what if a scenario happens what if Orochimaru becomes evil again, and then because we all know Mitsuki is his son, and Mitsuki, it looks like he's really good friends with Sarada and Boruto, so he may want to be on their side to be good. Is there going to be a conflict between Mitsuki and Orochimaru? We don't know. All of the things I said, it's just my predictions, my personal opinion. Well, it's not an opinion, I'm just saying what may happen. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on to the next reason why you should watch Boruto. Reason 6. Hidan. Now, it's still to this day controversial whether Hidan is dead or alive. I did sort of a research, and on some websites it says that he's alive, and that he's slowly dying because he doesn't have anything to eat. It's really controversial, but really, Boruto is a new series, right? It's a new anime, and we need to have some villains in Boruto in order for Boruto to actually be interesting. And I personally will watch Boruto anyway, but there are people who are bored when they watch the show without any villains or anything. For example, currently Shikamaru Hiden is going on, and many people are bored. They don't like the episodes, because there's not too much action. They're Shikamaru's going to the land of silence to solve the fucking problem. The whole world is at peace, and that's what makes it boring for people. So in Boruto, we will definitely have more villains. And maybe, just maybe, Hidan may come back to the world in One Piece, because we all in One Piece, because Shikamaru kinda destroyed him when he was fighting against him, when he was trying to avenge Asuma. And if we see Hidan, it would be really cool, because he would be the only Akatsuki member left alive. So yeah, if we see him in Boruto, that would be pretty cool. And yeah, that may happen in Boruto. Maybe he's just dead and I'm talking bullshit. But you get my point. Let's move on to the next reason. Reason 7. The Hyuga clan. Now, in both Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, we saw many things about the Uzumaki clan, about the Senju clan, and about the fucking Uchiha clan. Yeah, that's the most important and most overlooked clan in the whole anime, but never mind. We saw Sage of the Six Paths or Hagoromo, and really the other side of the story, the Hyuga clan and Hamura, we didn't see much of them. We saw a little bit in Naruto the Last, and that's when we found out about the Tensei gun and everything. But really, we don't know much about the Hyuga clan and about Hamura or Tsutsuki. So, considering the fact that Boruto's mother is a Hyuga, and it's sort of expected that we're gonna see many different things when it comes to Byakugan and the Tensei gun and the Hyuga clan in general. So yeah, that's just my prediction. Moving on, reason number 8 why you should watch Boruto. Now this one's kinda connected to the last reason that I stated, and it's the Tensei gun. Now, keep in mind, everything I'm gonna say about Boruto and the Tensei gun is only in case in which Boruto gets the Byakugan. Because, Kishimoto said that he forgot to give Boruto the Byakugan, so that means that he will give him Byakugan later on, I suppose. And I'm almost 100% sure that he will get the Byakugan because he will be the main character of this anime because the anime is called Boruto, and everything that I'm gonna say, it will happen if he gets the Byakugan. Well, it won't happen, it's my prediction. So I personally think that Boruto will get a Tensei gun because, as I already said, he's the main character of the anime, and you know, he's supposed to have all sorts of powers and everything, and it would make sense because nobody in the series so far got a Tensei gun. We're not including Toneri because, you know, he was from the movie and everything. But really, if we saw Rinnegan, let's just see a bit more of Tensei gun, and I think Boruto after Neji is the perfect character to unlock the Tensei gun. Reason number 9 why you should watch Boruto. Most interesting clan of the whole show, the Otsutsuki clan. Now, we already seen a couple of people from this clan. We saw Kaguroma and Hamura, Indra and Ashura. We saw Kaguya. We saw Toneri, Momoshiki, Kinshiki. Maybe I missed a person or two. I probably didn't, but never mind. You get my point. We only saw a couple of people from that clan. We know that they're not from the Earth. They're coming from a different planet or a different dimension. I don't really know. And I personally am really interested in this fucking clan, and I'm sure you people are also interested because, you know, the people from this clan are really strong. They're probably the strongest in the whole universe. I don't want to say they're the strongest on the Earth because they're not from the Earth. And in Boruto we'll see much more of this clan, I suppose. So that was another reason why you should really consider watching this anime when it comes out. And last but not least, reason number 10 why you should watch Boruto the anime when it comes out in April of 2017. Our favorite Naruto and Naruto Shippuden characters as adults, and the new generation. Now, one part of me is extremely sad for the fact that we won't get to see Naruto and Sasuke in every episode. By Naruto and Sasuke, I mean their generation. And you know, since Naruto and Naruto Shippuden in total have around 700 episodes, you know, I'm used to seeing those kind of people, those characters. So as I already said, I'm really sad for the fact that it's not going to be like that in Boruto because the show is called Boruto and not Naruto. But then there's that other part of me that's really exciting. Exciting. I meant to say excited. Because, you know, we'll meet different characters. We'll get to know them. You know, we'll see our favorite characters as parents, not only as shinobi. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I look forward to Boruto. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like if you liked it, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe to never miss any of my videos. See you guys in my next video. Bye.